Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. We're stuck in the moment, vibe always smoking, yeah. I keep it honey, you're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. Wanna fix your circumstances like came in a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I
gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen.
Are you sleeping?
Good evening. As you guys do me a favor, as you guys come in, you be so kind. Hit the like button, tweet it out. Just give me 1 second. I'm trying to fix the sound in the background. But as you guys come in, be so kind to share it out. Somebody will get their legs broke today. We're gonna have a hell of a show. Just give me 2 more minutes. I'm trying to fix the sound and the audio. Just keep going in and out, but we're here. Let me hit the like button, thumbs up. We're gonna shout you guys out. I know I ain't been live in a while, but we got some stuff to talk about. There's always something crazy going on behind the scenes, man. Hold on.
Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Trying to find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. We're stuck in the moment, vibe out, we smoking, yeah. I keep it honey, you're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. Wanna fix the circumstances like it came as a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Trying to find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. We're stuck in the moment, vibe out, we smoking, yeah. I keep it honey, you're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. Wanna fix the circumstances like it came as a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Trying to find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. We're stuck in the moment, vibe out, we smoking, yeah. I keep it honey, you're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. Wanna fix the circumstances like it came as a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Trying to find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. We're stuck in the moment, vibe out, we smoking, yeah. I keep it honey, you're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. Wanna fix the circumstances like it came as a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Trying to find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. We're stuck in the moment, vibe out, we smoking, yeah. I keep it honey, you're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. Wanna fix the circumstances like it came as a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Trying to find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. We're stuck in the moment, vibe out, we smoking, yeah. I keep it honey, you're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. Wanna fix the circumstances like it came as a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through?
Yo, let me hop in. I bet you they argue now.
Expecting way more than that.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, man.
No, we're live. We're live.
We're live.
Live.
We're live.
Yeah.
We're doing
Yeah.
it live. We're doing it live. All right. Look, listen, ladies. As you guys come in, you be so kind again to hit the like button, share it out, type something in the chat so we can shout you out. Did you guys get notifications? Did I went live?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did.
Yep, I did as well.
On my phone and everything.
All right.
Hey, as to shut you guys out, make sure you hit the like button. We have 109 people, only 40 likes, so we can't have that. First off, we got Buck name now Buck Nasty. Yo, pause.
Oh.
6996. Whole C22. SS9 Vegeta. The Real Colito. David RDRC55. Swift Arsonist. Burger Boy 26. Jordan Slays. Whole C again. Antoine Tremble. Jodi LaFlame, Young Boy Gip, Miss Free, shout out to her, Torsky L Bay, Bob Pound Max, that's a weird name, Durand, let's see, who else we got? We got Rate the Emperor, with the weird friend over there, Rocket Billy Red, Holomock 17, AJ Felton, Lay, Gen X, Pumpkin Queen, shout out to her, Velvet Lulu, Plus Ultra, that's from My Hero, Javona, Phantom Kraken, aka Joe Hansel, Swift Arsonist again, 69K. I think that's what it is. Velvet again, Younger Boy Gift, Philip Sin 22, and LG Gamer with J Dog. And I think that's it for now. That's it. Quanvo and Clonius King.
Hey, Rafe the Emperor, you good with that shotgun?
No, man, leave Rafe alone.
Stick
man.
with me.
Hey, yo, store my man Rafe out. This man was on.
And shout out to our sponsor, John Mendoza.
Mendoza and shut. I just texted him. Shut up. Mendoza said he in Twitter jail. I don't know what the hell Mendoza done did. Man.
Hey, what happened to Rice Eater?
Right?
I haven't seen him in a while.
Maybe they're still coming. But you got Gold Lion, Jakari Brown Jr. You know, we got about 134 people. Hit the like button. I shouted you out. And, you know, hopefully some of those old people will come back. Crimson X25, he's there now. None of your business. What's good? Michael Dornelli.
Yeah.
Or no, Donnelly. My bad.
Yeah, hey, none of your business. I'm going to send you something right after the show. What I showed you. Because this is going to take too long. I had to cancel it that way. I'm going to send you a code right after the show. I got you. I mean, like I said, as you guys come in, you be so kind, hit the like button. I haven't done this. I mean, last week the show was the multiplayer podcast, right? Yeah, that was the last one. Your boy been on Twitch cutting up and having fun. Shout out to the influx of, I guess, some new subscribers that I received on Twitch and follows. I appreciate that. But it's a lot been going on in these gaming streets, man. They got my brother Moss out there looking real spooky, man. He out there looking real spooky. First I thought it was just the act. This is piece of my man said this is bigger than Nino Brown here.
Hey, bro. Hey, look, man. I done opened the floodgates and I don't think I can control it. Post up isn't hiding. They done smacked his hog moss out of his hand and shit. Now he afraid to come on the show.
Well, first of all, hey, Mo, like I said, I haven't spoken to Mo. I think you're the hardest working man in the show, but I haven't spoke to you. I hope all is well with everybody here on the show. Misses this atrocity, this plague, one of the 7 plagues that Mr. Parker let loose on us. He says, Toby was coming. You know what I mean? Yo, Parker told me, he said, what if somebody gets sick? You know what I mean? With a nuclear bomb and pass out from the corona and actually hit the launch. I said, word, Parker's what we doing?
Oh, man.
You know I got to upload that.
Butterfly effect shit.
Yeah, you know I got to upload that.
Simpson shit.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry. But anyway, Moss, Stadia has about 2 games, right? How many games in the Stadia catalog? I don't even know. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, man. There's close to...
Wait, let me give you my disclaimer first. Now, listen, for you see, somebody said, because when your motherfuckers ran, when the fanboys ran in on me on my live, you were just capping for Stadia. I said the service works, and I'm going to say it again. Mm-hmm. If we have I have to end up it down. I told you guys then, I'll keep it funky. I was part of the beta. The graphics and everything were amazing. It looked better than my 5 and my $400 console, the Pro and the X. And what do you call it, the goddamn game? Assassin's Creed. What is it?
Odyssey.
Yeah, this is before the GDC, and us knowing what the actual was in the cloud or was the physical, whatever the case. How powerful was the Stadia? 10.7, 2, 5?
10.7 teraflops.
Yes, sir.
Okay, 10.7. Yeah, okay, GC, whatever the case. I mean, I looked at it and it was 1080p, whatever, high 760 frames a second, right? Boom. Mm-hmm. Check this shit out. Now,
this is just 4K 62. Let's not do that.
I'm the beta.
I'm gonna tell you what I tried.
Oh, in the beta. I'm sorry, my bad.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna let you cat. Now, this thing, I know you want balls to the ball, motherfucker. You got the Stadia helmet. You know what I mean? But what's going on right there? Like, what's going on? What talk to me.
What you mean as far as what happened today?
Yeah, like what happened?
Look, man. Digital Foundry, they bias, man. You know how these bosses out here crying about Jason Schreier. Well, we got our own Jason Schreier in Digital Foundry. Mm-hmm. They came out there and said that they don't like cloud gaming. Mm-hmm. They want it to burn in hell. And yeah, man. Yeah, John and company, man. They're real disrespectful. We came at them and asked them how come they ain't do a Doom Eternal, because we've been watching Doom Eternal on the other platforms, and besides PC, it's looking crisper and more fluid on Stadia. Then they brought out the ultimate cloud hater, and he did this review today that was just crazy, because we got tons and tons of videos out there to the contrary. So I said, you know what? It's time to let the goons out. So I went to all the coffee shops. You know what I'm saying? I went to all the plaid shirt warehouses, and I told the Stadia goons to come out and get these mugs, and I can't even stop them now. I'm not even gonna lie, man. It's getting crazy out here for Digital Foundry.
Okay,
we do have some bills actually.
Yeah.
Crackster Dave with the $1.99. How's that Doom on Stadia running? And Xavier Bay with the $2. Dem Stadia haters. That's another Stadia dude right there.
Facts, Xavier, facts.
Hey, Xavier, if you free after what's called, we can do that Mortal Kombat, brother. I know I'm gonna play with you. Okay.
Why do people not want fucking
What?
there to be another, streaming service out there?
Because they're mad that they're
so
dedicated. They think their dedicated devices are going to go somewhere. There's always going to be a market for it. They just need to stop. They look as silly. And look, everybody that came out there today, after we let the goons out, after they brought the proof, everybody's quiet now. Everybody's
okay. What?
everybody's
What was it? Now, my man Crack said, "Well, we got a bill." So he said, "Crack was we got a bill here." He said, "Crack's and man Dave said, how's that Doom on Stadia running?"
Yeah, it's running beautifully. It's a good 60 frames per second. It's next to no latency, and what Stadia said. Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm saying you said it's a good 60 frames, not a bad one.
It's a good 60 frames per second. It's a flat 60 frames for me, and that's more consistent with most of their games. So I can't see how Stadia's version of Doom, which is built off of Vulkan, all of a sudden ain't going to be a flat 60, but. Dude was experiencing latency, which I don't doubt he was experiencing latency, but he probably had a VPN running, something trivial, and he wants to say it was because of the whole platform, which is wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Moss, I'm gonna have to start with these good ones.
Oh, here we go.
Man, bro,
we're gonna have to do
verbally attack them on Twitter. I seen it, bro. It was uncalled.
It wasn't me, man. It wasn't me.
You're victims, what I mean?
Analysis, bro. They've been doing this for years,
bruh. Oh, they've been hating for. Look, don't make me do a lethal show.
Okay.
This dude.
Hello.
Maybe somebody else will do it when we asked them where the review was. These mugs don't like cloud gaming, and what they did is they did a shitty video to send a message to us. The next time y'all bother us for doing the Stadia video, we're gonna do it just like this. So
you guys are calling them out, right?
Yeah, we're calling them out. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Well, so Moss, explain this to me. What is the Stadia initiative?
The Stadia initiative is a podcast, sir, and I would be very careful.
Wait, it's a podcast?
It's a podcast, sir. Yes, it is. And I'll be very careful.
Origin I understand. I was told that J-Dubs went out there, capped for Stadia, and died on the streets. So you guys came together to avenge him. Is this true, Moss? He started the Stadia initiative.
Maybe he's the Hulk.
Oh shit.
Maybe J-Dub's the Hulk. They call him when they need him.
No, all it is it's a podcast. Big ups to homie Brian, Club Stadia. Very successful Stadia podcast. Channel's only been around for a few months. He's already at 2,500. Big ups to him. Mm-hmm. He said, "Yo, y'all give me a couple of lines. Let me put something together.
A couple of lines. What you talking about? A couple of lines? What?
Shit.
A couple of lines of what?
Hey, you have to go back to the 2011 Avengers trailer, and they redid that shit.
Hey, Mo, I got a question.
Yes, sir.
Is this real? It's like we're talking about a superhero here. It's not a console. It's not a console. Like, folks, it's not a console, right? But you're really a fan. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, ignorance is bliss. How much is Stadia, for the record?
It's $130 if you want, because you can only get it one way now, which is
don't let them lie to you. Look, Moss bought a $1,300 phone. He got the fastest internet, which costs like $200 a month just for Stadia.
This dude is simple.
Way more money in Stadia than he did in PS4.
No, excuse me, sir. To be factual, sir. My internet went up from $50 to $75. I got me a Pixel 3a phone. Stop it. Meanwhile, you spending thousands of dollars to play Ori at 5 frames per second. Stop it. Anyway, So Z, back to what you was asking me, good brother. Stadia is $130. You know what I'm saying?
And what does it include?
It includes 3 free months of Stadia Pro, which gives you access to the 4K streams. You know what I'm saying? For me, it's the 60 frames per second right now, and the consistent from 60 frames per second, and the portability of it. Like if I only got like an hour to game, I chop up like 80 videos a day. If I got an hour to game, Normally I'll be like, damn, on my Xbox, like, damn, I gotta update, I gotta wait. I'll do it tomorrow. Where on Stadia, it's instantaneous. Boop, boop, boop. I'm in the game, I could get my full hour out of it. You know what I'm saying? So the combination of the frames per second, the ease of use, I'm hooked.
That's why that shit's the future game.
Wait, so how many? What does the library consist? Do they have any exclusives or any AAA?
They got Guild. They had a couple of timed exclusives. They really ain't got as far as games.
They ain't got shit. I'm sorry, what you say?
They as far as games.
Is it me?
There's no denying that.
Okay,
cutting out, but just to quickly add on, because I got a bill here. Xavier bid with the $2, $130 for a 3-month starter, because it's a subscription for the 4K and stuff like that. But Mazda telling me that they called a Digital Foundry or whatever, and that's cool, and they did the whole Stadia initiative to avenge J-Dub's death out there in the streets. But now when I click on the Stadia initiative, the tweet seems to be gone, Moss.
No, bro.
Digital Foundry you guys back?
No, bro. Lethals, I had to save you, bro. They sent me it's serious out here. I can't control these mugs. Be very, very. They blocked Lethals.
Did they block me?
They blocked Lethals. They come in, hey, bro. They sent me pictures. It's like, we know who this son of a bitch is. We saw him at the local IMAX. They blocked you, man.
Oh shit!
But I guess every platform has its zealots, right? What was the beef with Digital Friday? Because they didn't show it wasn't 60 frames or
remember when the dude the Asian dude was playing Destiny 2 and he was hitting the space bar and he's like, there's nothing but lag.
Okay.
Come to find out, dude had a VPN on. Now, if you're playing a cloud streaming service, your VPN is encrypted. It's going to fuck up your stream.
Okay.
So
yeah, it always lowers the speed. It always
exactly.
It's going all over the world before it comes back to you. So yeah.
Yep. And so it seems like that Digital Foundry got the same thing going on. They didn't test normal things that's been advertised in PC Gamer, Android Central, simple things that they were supposed to check. It doesn't look like they checked them. So the community's coming after them. They upset about it. Because they're making it seem like that Doom Eternal is laggy when we got 1,000 videos out there where it proves it's not.
Oh, okay.
But John Mendoza with the $2.99. Moss, don't end up in Twitter jail like I did.
Hey, no, it's not me, bro. I'm telling you, it wasn't me.
They went after him with the toxic shit,
bro. Yeah,
he's just being a journalist.
Who's being a journalist?
They blocked Nethos. They're like, that son of a bitch. We know where he buys popcorn.
I like Stadia. That's the ironic part.
Hey, bro.
You said you don't like Stadia?
No, I said I do. That's ironic.
You put out that tweet making fun of the Stadia initiative, bro.
Look, I was getting attention, man.
Hey, yo,
I see King's Blood in the chat. Yeah, that's some King's Blood shit. I was just giving it attention.
Hey, yo. Right. So all no cap, Moss. Do you think Stadia has staying power? Will it last the time to turn it up? Will it come out like the Sega TV? Online, Gaikai?
No. Here's what's going on, bro. Stadia, what they did was kind of slick. We ain't gonna lie about it. They needed data. The way that they got the 4K 60 stream was from Project Stream. They had 24,000 hours of data that they used, and that's what gave them the 4K 60. Actually, that's when Bungie signed on with Destiny. They didn't sign on to port Destiny till March of 2019, so them motherfuckers got it ported in 6 months. Mm-hmm. Now they need more data to get to the 8K to compete with the other consoles. So they said, hey, we're going to have a full launch. It's not a full launch. They're trying to get data. So they're collecting data. They're getting ready for the 8K. And during that time, they just basically said, we only care about these 30 games out here. And we're going to use that to collect our data. But the community pushed back, and now they're putting more games out there. So the service is getting better. They made investments. They got Shannon Studd still from Santa Monica. This ain't no Sega TV, bro. This is here to stay.
So they're in it for the long haul then.
They're in it for the long haul. Right now, it may not be for everybody, but the performance is astounding.
Yeah. And real quick, Sony profit with the $1. Moss. Stadia's dog shit.
Damn. Yo, get that nigga a buck. Since this shit is dog shit. And none of your business too, since Stadia.com, Stadia is dog shit. I'm gonna be real. Like most, for this thing to be taken serious, I guess by the mainstream, they're gonna have to do like Microsoft did, and when they first got into the game, and open their pocket and get some AAA content. Second and third.
They have to buy. I think they're gonna do that.
Baldur's Gate ain't it? That ain't it. Especially with
That game
these
looks
consoles.
awesome.
No, I'm not. I mean, you said
that's not the silver bullet, but Baldur's
Yeah,
Gate's
it's
going to
not.
get some. It's going to get some traction. It's going to get some traction. But you're right. They're going to have to buy their BioShock, their Fallout, and there's rumors that they're looking to definitely do that.
People gotta stop hating on this shit, man. Fucking this streaming shit is the fucking future of fucking gaming, and we need this competition. Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, Buck, the cheap as you is. Hey, Buck, you refuse to download a patch. Hey, Buck, don't start that shit. I'm just saying, you refuse to download.
I'm holding out, bro. I'm all for it.
When the last time you tried Stadia, Buck, that?
I've never tried Stadia.
Oh
wow! But Xavier Bay with the $2. Halo Stadia.
Yeah, Hell Stadia. I mean, that's right. I don't know, boss, man. You, my brother. I'm just saying, you out there looking kind of spooky right now, man. That's all I'm saying, brother. You know what I mean? You out there looking, motherfucker, out there kind of spooky, attacking journalists. You know what I mean? And my man, what's my man named John? You know, he kind of
John Letterman. Yeah, John Letterman, man.
He talking about hanging up again.
For all I know, xCloud is going to be the one that wins out, and it ends up being the shit. I don't know. I'm just saying, the more competition, more people jumping into this.
Exactly. Still
thing,
sharp and steel. Y'all need to stop this silly.
Listen, I'm all for that. Yeah, go. No, you want to say something?
Stadia not still.
Oh,
wow.
Shit. Well, Crackster with the $1.99. Stadia plus Jaguar plus Dreamcast plus Neo Geo equals 6 feet deep dead.
Hey, yo.
Snapshot. I'll see you, Crackmaster. Which is Crackmaster Dave?
The Crapster Man Dave. That's my man, Crack. Hey, yo. At the end of the day, right? If I was, because I don't fucking outside the street, the life that I live, the life that I once lived, right? Formerly known as Jonah Hart. I got my head in the swivel. I can't be out the street playing no handhelds. I got to pay attention. Both hands on the steering wheel with the seatbelt on, right? Now, like I said, I was hoping if Google were to do it, to get into the to make a console, whatever the case, fine. And if you do it, and it does work, I'm not gonna lie. What I did try, it did work, right? But it's gonna need I guess an appealing software. Now you do have a lot of major players getting into the game. PlayStation stepping their shit up with Azure. Yep. You have Amazon. You have a few others. Verizon. You know, in this story a while ago. But do you really see that? Listen, the one edge that I'm saying this. Let me shut the hell up. The one edge that I did give Stadia or the service was that they already have what's called gaming in their head, like as far as the YouTubers, right? YouTube is the biggest platform as far as gaming. Then they have the influencers there, but they didn't have the software. They ain't had the guns and the butter. And it's $1 trillion goddamn company. You only get one time to make a first impression, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they should have, will they get the multi-plats? Absolutely, right? But they should have had, when they say they ducked them, they should have had something else behind the scenes. A big AAA game, multi-plat or whatever the fuck, a year, because that's what make motherfuckers get. Say they get a game like Resident Evil, a year exclusively deal or whatever. Yeah. That's going to make motherfuckers try because they want to play it, you know what I mean? Or whatever the case may be. They should have done something like that. How much are they? Do you buy the games or do you rent the games? Like I still have.
No, it's a platform like any other. It has this, it has the same business schedule. You know what I'm saying? But to that point, I get that. This is a little bit different. We got to understand this is cloud gaming. They thrive off of data. So say if they would have waited, like people say they should have waited, they don't come out until 2019, 2020. Then they give the edge to Xbox because they're behind, because they can't even start to do anything unless they get a lot of data. So they're already behind the curve and they're trying to operate behind the curve. So I get why they did it. I look at the Switch, even though the Switch had the Breath of the Wild, but I look at how people said the Switch was dead. Mm-hmm. I look at how people first turned their nose at Xbox the first 5 months and was like, "Oh, what is this piece of cow dung?" Mm-hmm. And I'm just saying that they're in it for the long haul. They got them. This is the richest company in the world. They're gonna do the damn thing. Just give them about 12 to 18 months. They're gonna be there.
Speaking of 12 to 18 months. But Nerd with the $1.99 right now. The initiative concept art is from a short film on Instagram. Top Dog with the $5. MM2K is getting paid by his white zaddy to avenge as a fraud. Xavier Bay with the 2. The games are cheaper priced. And Sony Profit with the 5. Phil Spencer is the Tiger King feeding gamers expired meat from the Walmart dumpster, bro.
The Tiger King. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hey yo, you shot the fuck out. All right, well, okay, moving right along. All right, boss, I'm just saying, don't get banned on Twitter. Don't go. Listen, don't turn into the GRG of this shit here, man. Hey, don't turn into GRG on me over the state of shit, right? So moving right along. The initiative. I guess they said they had some concept art. They got leaked. Whatever the case may be. I was on my dog shit stream with probably about two viewers out there having a ball. Right. One man band man party man. Right. And I shit broke loose on Twitter. They said crap. They said well, no. J Dub dropped the bomb, got low. Crap took this shit and ran with it. What the hell happened on this yesterday on with initiatives? Is it an initiative concept art or what?
It was the initiative concept art. Basically, they're saying these are the games we're working on, and they dropped some concept art of the direction of the game that they want to go, and all that shit is nothing but cartoon shit.
Man, Kratos, shut the fuck up and stop lying. All right. So this is what happened. They hired a concept artist who's working around the industry, who's worked with movies, with films, with other games, and they gave his portfolio out there on the shit he's worked on. Okay. You got an Iron Man thing from Avengers, right? Mm-hmm. And you got these weird creatures from a short film on Instagram. Okay. And that's what they ran with. So it has nothing to do with the games they're working on.
This is just damage controlling. Don't worry.
But they did have a good concept art for a game they could potentially be working on. But you don't want to post that one, do you?
A sunset, a cartoony sunset.
Nah. That's some Silent Hills type shit. What they got?
I get the concept art, right? But here's the thing, right? At the end of the day, you know, Microsoft was getting bombed for having that.
Say this though. Oh, my fault.
You know, cartoony template.
I was gonna say, all right, but if you look at his resume, right, those are the type of shit that he was known for making. It's just that they brought him and people seeing that kind of shit, and it's like, I mean, you would assume that's why they got the nigga. Like, he looks like a Game Pass type of game dude.
Hey, Noah, you got the link to that shit?
Phil Spencer's
this guy. All right, give me the link to that.
I'll send it to you.
We're about to end this shit right here. We're about to end this shit right here.
Saw this guy and saw his quality of work.
We're about to end this shit right here. You just said some dumb shit.
That's exactly what we wanted.
He worked on a lot of kiddie movies and shit like that, bro.
Not only that though, but this site has like Naughty Dog devs. It's got Santa Monica devs. Like
we're talking about this one thing. Listen.
Wow. Look at this guy. Look at this.
The future of Xbox is to go PG-13, PG-10, and that's just what you got. Bleeding Edge, that's fucking PG-5. You got Grounded.
You send me the link yet?
PG-1. That's just where Microsoft want to go. They want to go with cartoony.
In the search.
Okay.
Halo don't have blood. Nothing.
Oh shit! Hold up. We got some. We gotta get these bills right here real quick. Hold on. Let me get it caught up here. Hold up. Sony Prophet, my brother. He said it's movie concept art now, but Fable was real. Laughing my ass off. Oh man, goddamn Sony. Sony Prophet came back with a vengeance. NYT, we been rocking all week with me, man. My dog shit streams. He said, J-Dub is the funniest man on Twitter. Chrism X25. I saw that Samson's Cheap concept art. That would be dope. Samson's Cheap. What the hell is Samson's Cheap concept art? Who the hell is that? Samson's Cheap concept art. Anybody know? He said, I saw that Samson's Cheap concept art. That would be dope. Crackston Man Dave. This FNJ-Dub is full of shit. They have an Apple iPhone on concept art screenshot while will Microsoft promote Apple.
Yeah, literally. It has an iPhone in it too.
That's that guy's work, right? Phil Spencer saw his cartoony style work and said, "We got."
No, you gotta send me the actual link. This ain't it.
I don't. You sure I can show that shit on screen without getting a new show? Oh, talking about the movie, or the concept art, or the video?
Yeah, it's literally on this public website.
Z, fuck all that. Here's the thing.
He doesn't want us to show that shit.
Direction of Game Pass in the direction of Phil Spencer and where he wants to go.
All right, how about let's take a bet right now? Let's take a bet? How much you want to bet it's going to be a cartoony game?
From an initiative?
Yeah.
I think that might be about 50-50 right now. I don't know.
Yeah, it'll be a cartoony game.
Hey, what about the B team?
No,
the B team.
Don't call it art style. Come on, don't say, it's
$20.
art style. Nah.
It's not going to be a
I like to join that bet.
Photorealistic game.
Who said they want to join that bet?
I don't know, bro. I think they're working on multiple games.
Oh shit! Here we go.
All right.
Listen.
Now the first game.
Hey Z, put the shit up on the screen right now.
You send me the link.
Yep.
All right. Hold on.
I think the first game might be cartoon.
Let me know how many of those are cartoon.
No,
it's gonna be made by the B team.
See, even Noah said he thinks it's gonna be cartoony.
Yeah, but they're working on multiple. They're working on.
But then the B team is gonna work on the realistic.
They literally have God of War on this too.
So what?
That was God of War was his inspiration.
Oh man, hold on, let me see it.
Yeah, I told you he worked all around the industry.
But,
All right, so this is this guy's public page.
Resume,
Yeah,
right,
this is the dude they hired. This is stuff he's worked on. Like he literally has Kratos too, and Anthem and shit like that.
It's crazy. It's crazy how Kratos say these devs got talent until they get with Microsoft.
Yeah. Jim Henson's Kratos babies. That's what he was.
What happened with
Star Wars?
If that's the case, then what happened to the Halo development?
Yeah, he's a concept art around the industry. You guys cherry picked that shit.
But what he's saying is that doesn't translate to him making like a Last of Us type game. Like,
exactly. That just shows you what.
So it doesn't work the other way around either.
Listen, Microsoft.
It's up to Microsoft, right? It's about what Microsoft want to do.
Is
like,
cartoony fucking. Listen, the next Microsoft games to release is Grounded, Battletoads, fucking. What else? What's the next release for that?
Crossfire.
Halo.
All that shit, cartoony shit. All that shit is trash, man. Like, come on, what are we doing here?
All right, we get some of these bills. Hold on,
and don't use that excuse. It was made by the EB team, and it was a pet project.
All right.
All that.
So $20 if it's more realistic.
All right, cool.
All right, Sony profit with the $2. It's a movie concept art, but Fable was real. Yeah, we did that one. New York Music, J-Dub Funniest Man on Twitter, Crimson25, saw the Sam/Chief concept art. That would be dope. Crackster Dave with $4.99.
Go back to that one again. You said you're for...
Saw that...
No, to answer his question, I thought he was talking about from the shit from yesterday. Yes, I know what Samsys is. Calm the fuck down. Yes, I know what Samsys is. I thought it was some shit from yesterday that leaked. Like, what the fuck is you talking about? But anyway, okay, finish.
Oh, okay, from like Metroid. Crackster with the $4.99. This grocery store J-Dub is full of shit. They have an Apple iPhone concept art. Why would Microsoft promote Apple? We did that one. Jason Lewis actually retracted his message, but he has another one here. You said Silent Hills concept art? No, I just said it looked like some Silent Hills type shit. Sony profit with the $5. I got $50 on the initiative game being AA 6 to 12 hours. All right, I'll take that. Crimson 25 with the $5. The artist did a concept art with Shamus for Metroid fighting with Master Chief. Matador with $5. Ghost of Tsushima is going to make The Last of Us 2 look like kids play. Can't wait for real greatness. Crackster Dave with the $4.99. Who willing to put money on the initiative coming out with a kiddie game? I'm willing to bet whatever you want on that. I said they're not going to come out with a kiddie game. Hey, Commodores with the $1.99. Kratos, I'll put $500 on it. He's putting $500 on it.
He's talking about that.
He has it. He has it.
Hey,
listen, I don't understand, right? Microsoft is known for making them kiddie games, but then y'all want to put money that they're not. Like,
Hellblade 2.
Hellblade 2. Nigga.
Hellblade 2.
Gears 5 ain't kiddie.
Gears 5 ain't kiddie, nigga.
Halo's
that
not kiddie.
CGI trailer y'all keep putting with the fucking ugly face. Like, come on, stop it, bro. Stop it.
Okay. I mean,
it's the same guy that played Concrete Genie and streamed it for 11 hours straight.
It's the same motherfucker playing Animal Crossing right now.
Oh, shit.
Thank you.
God damn.
Woo! He said, if you go to this airport, this is how you get the most money. He tweeted that.
I'm going to be playing Ghost of Tsushima. I'm going to be playing all of that.
And Animal Crossing DLC.
So
I'm just saying, like,
my question is
for every Sony
so kitty looking games is a problem.
Like 25 fucking photorealistic games.
I mean, it's not a problem when you putting out like a 12 T-flop hardware.
Exactly.
Why you putting that shit out on that?
You know what I'm saying? So having kitty games is kitty looking games is a problem when it's convenient. That's what it sounds like.
No,
you got the world's most powerful console. You got the world's most powerful console for some cartoony ass.
One time I can't be able to hear.
Yeah, you're both talking.
I don't know. I think it's the thing between Manhattan and what you say, Manhattan?
I was saying, why have 12 T-flop hardware and put out some Cartoon Network type games and shit?
They ain't came out yet, Manhattan.
Okay.
They ain't came out yet.
Look at Battletoads, bro. Like, what the? Like, I'm still bothered
but we
by
have
that
the X.
That's fan service, nigga.
But the X.
the Killer Instinct Battletoads, like that should look better. I thought that's what they was.
Killer Instinct. Okay, here's the thing. I'm gonna be realistic. It's more than just the art style, right? They were just bad fucking games, all right?
Yeah.
We got to get the biggest knife in it. Hey, Mendoza, I need my man, my spiritual and my financial advisor. Thank you for backing the goddamn show. Listen, don't unsubscribe again, right? Send me no hate mail. It wasn't just the art style. Them goddamn games was dog shit. We went from motherfucking Recall, goddamn Phantom Dust, Voodoo Vince. Phantom Dust with the original goddamn accent.
Super Lucky Tail.
Super Lucky Tail. Yo, and these motherfuckers, no, fuck that. These niggas had the minute they could go to motherfucking give Zoo Tycoon and Xbox One X enhanced. They couldn't spend no money. They couldn't enhance goddamn, what's called a goddamn game, Phantom Dust. But they gonna make that bitch in 4K 60 with HDR, fucking Zoo Tycoon, right? Then again, Sea of Thieves has been not just the art style. These games have been bad. I mean, goddamn. Now we got bleeding ass. I like the shit up, man. Bro, I told you them goddamn games do more harm than good. Do you got motherfucking? You got the Battletoads? Get that motherfucking gift?
I was talking about Battletoads gonna have like ray tracing, path tracing.
Oh my god!
I don't notice. Like, what
God.
This is a question though to the series. What? Here's the thing, right? It's like they don't have a fucking clue. That said this a while before they threw my black ass out the Xbox community, right? I'm like, I said, it's like they no longer know what their core are or what we want. Like, you know what I mean? It's like they turned into this motherfucking. I don't even fucking know.
See, they know what they want, and that's why they giving them to you. That's why they giving it to all these Xbox dudes. They just gave them Bleeding Edge, and they out there eating that shit like it's good chocolate cake.
I'm gonna say this, right? Because like sometimes I get privy to some things I don't talk on air about. But after the launch disaster, right, with of course, some of the $1 billion investment, right, Microsoft hired a PR team, right, and to me that was the worst thing they could have done because they literally handcuffed the motherfuckers, like literally, they was out there motherfuckers, passing out Bibles. Motherfucker, non-violent. But your competitors are knocking you smooth the fuck out. They getting up and gonna pray for you. Like, this shit was just crazy. They just stopped competing and stopped fighting. So, if some people understand they got a new console coming out, new generation, but you can still releasing games like fucking, what's the game? The Bleeding Edge, you know what I mean? And you know what's crazy, right? It wouldn't be so bad if it was free to play. Probably. Like, you know what I mean? Let's slide that motherfucking nip behind or free to play. No, man, it's a free to play goddamn game. It is what it is, right? But they would have slapped about $34 stick on that motherfucker. The online, what is it? Don't have the online still is not right with like private lobbies or rank match, whatever the fuck they got going on. Like that's what I'm talking about as far as the quality control, what's going on over there. You are, you define more or less what made this hit mainstream when it comes to online gaming, right? Being real. Like, why do you keep releasing games in that state? Whether it was a passion project, something close to heart. Like, I don't understand that shit right there. You know what I mean? I don't. You know what I mean?
They don't listen. Like I keep saying, Z. I mean, ask the guys on the panel why they don't.
I don't know what that whole passion project.
More.
Shit
why they don't ask for better? Why do they just sit
like,
back and just damage control that shit instead of telling Phil, look, I know you giving us the power, but fuck, listen. Sony is going out this generation, right, with the most photorealistic games, with the best game. They going out on top, like with a bang. Microsoft's last games this year coming up will be Battletoads. We just dropped Bleeding Edge. You got Grounded. You got what's the other game? The Bambi Simulator. You got all of that stuff is coming out, and it's going to lead you into next generation. That is not instilling confidence in gamers that anything is going to change, and that's a problem.
I mean, Predator, so it's not going to end with a bang. But John Medusa with the $199. Not the Initiative's first game. That's what he's saying. The first game won't be cartoony.
Let's see one thing. He said, let me get this bill. And there'll be something else I want to talk about. He said Microsoft isn't releasing any free-to-play games. They are totally committed to Xbox game free. No, here's the thing. No. So Mendoza, you're my brother, right? But this when you come with the whole thing with Game Pass filler, right? Because I'll guarantee you that game. And again, you look at what's that Warzone, Call of Duty Warzone, right? It's a free-to-play game. Now, just compare the quality between the two. You can still you can still put it in Game Pass, put some extra characters or skins or whatever the fuck behind the service. Then fine, fuck it, right? But you look at the quality between the two. You know what I mean? That's what, or Apex Legends or something that's done right. And they're asking, well, how much does that game cost? $30 or $40? How much does that goddamn Bleeding Edge?
Yeah, about 30.
You know what I mean? It's the same thing.
$40.
But even with that being said, moving right along. Now, this Friday, they got me to step outside of my comfort zone. Said, Z, you players Call of Duty. I said, no, I play what I like. Cool, right? I've been on duty. I've been trying to get better. I was practicing for TiVo, and then we stomped their ass out. Downloaded Predator goddamn Hunting Grounds. My God.
Vaughn, stop hiding.
My God. Now, same thing with that goddamn game. It had it been free to play, probably would have still no money. But man, that shit was bad. I heard some people in the stream liked it, loved it. They said it was better on their $15,000 PC. But that was some dog shit there. That was some trash.
How much are they charging for that game?
I think $40, $30.
Oh wow, 10 more. All right, Spectre Status with the $5. My theory is AA games are easier and quicker to make, so Microsoft will prioritize those games going forward as they need constant content for Game Pass. I would say, yeah, there's gonna be a lot of AA games. There's no doubt about that.
They got 16. All of them are doing AAA.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of AA games.
But what about this guy?
Said it in that interview, man. He,
Matt Booty.
Said it. Like there's gonna be a good AA games, but he pretty much said it. He didn't he tried to frame it in a way, but he said there's gonna be, they got a lot of studios. They're gonna be doing AA games.
Now here's the thing.
Hey, Marvin with the $2 for every Xbox AAA. J-Dubs can name 3 Xbox Kitty games. And Velvet with the 5. Predator is a hot, smelly trash in the summertime, but nobody's saying nothing.
Oh no, yeah, we keep it real. That shit was dog shit.
We've been talking about it all fucking week.
Here's the thing, though, right? Nothing's wrong with AA games, right? I'm not saying nothing's wrong with AA games. Yeah. You can make a really good ass AA game. Here's the thing: is there an overabundance of AA games, and will these AA games take advantage of the 12T flop hardware? Because this generation, that did not happen.
Let me check the free message
with the Xbox One X.
This is the argument I keep seeing in the chat with these people. Oh well, they got concrete. And then they keep naming all these games. It's like, well, yeah, they make kiddie games on the Sony game, but there's other shit on there. That's what we're complaining
you gotta have a diverse lineup. You gotta think about it. Even
I would probably like the Super Lucky Tail.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah,
the stream ended.
I mean, I don't know.
Oh, never mind. It's back.
But if that's all that was on there, that'd be a problem.
When you have
Tip Diamond with the $2. What up, Z and grocery stores?
Yeah, we got another one. That's it. Oh, I'm bringing
Velvet?
Velvet.
Predator is hot, smelly trash in the summertime, but nobody's saying nothing.
I mean, y'all like it, right?
We have been.
Listen,
I liked it more when I played it on PC, but I went back to the PS4 version. I'm like, oh hell no.
Yeah, we all played that shit together.
Hey,
some of us liked it, some of us didn't.
We all play on PC. We all have
we can.
with it. It's all good.
Let's talk about this. Sony released an inferior product, or is releasing an inferior product on the PlayStation. That shit is 2 completely different games on PC and PS4 Pro.
What makes it different?
Okay. Listen, if that's the case, every Xbox game is inferior because all their games are on PC.
Gears 5
that's an argument
point.
point.
On the X.
That's hyperbole.
No,
Hyperbole, bro.
It's the same thing.
Dude, no. On the X,
100% of
no,
Xbox games
bro, not.
It runs
are
a higher
inferior.
frame on the PC.
There are inferior. So
It is
your
a
argument is
huge
dead.
difference between Predator on PC and PS4.
Listen, any Xbox game is a huge difference on PC.
No, I got the Pro.
No, we got pros.
That shit run hard.
Stop saying it's a completely different game. That's completely hyperbole. Yeah, okay, maybe it runs different, but you're acting like it plays different. And
yeah, it does.
One had your data cap. You didn't even download the shit. Chill out.
Hey
like for example, on the PC, right? I can play the game. It's kind of mediocre, a little buggy. On the PlayStation, I literally can't aim. It's that bad.
Yeah,
I literally cannot aim.
So let me say this.
It's that bad.
PC version.
One thing about the Predator game is it's not Sony's bread and butter. Any game Xbox released so far has to be the bread and butter because Xbox doesn't have a long.
That ain't gonna work, bro. We talking about Predator.
Bro, hold on. Bleeding Edge, we can call that trash, but even that's better than fucking Predator.
But my only question is are we holding this against Sony that their first party
made
the game, or I mean?
It don't matter. They funded it and put the Sony.
Talk that shit, Manhattan.
Wait.
The hell with these bots.
If we gonna hold Ori, Microsoft responsible for Ori, we gotta hold Sony responsible for Predator.
Well, some of us are.
Hold on one second.
Ori was a good game, right?
Hold on one second.
That shit released with problems though.
Hold on one second. Let me know if this free message. I just dropped in a link. Moss, click that link. They asked about the free message in there. I just dropped it in again.
Some bills. Jermaine Dixon with the $2. Yeah. Every Xbox game is the second best version, and Spectre Status with the $2 as well. Has anyone seen YouTuber Cortex video on the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X? Yeah. Man, that's one heck of a video. We'll talk about that soon. Coopman30 with the 5. When was the last time Microsoft first-party studio put out a real banger, a GOATY contender, a must have. I remember Bod say Hellblade was a boring walking sim.
Yeah.
If we're talking about Microsoft first party studio, technically The Outer Worlds was it. Technically.
Okay.
I mean, it didn't have anything to do with the game, but that was a first party studio.
So
Yeah.
It's been a minute. Listen, I ain't gonna lie, they got washed out here this generation, big fella. You know what I mean? No, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna call it all the way a buck, right? I normally don't like the whole video game award things. You know, I think they're a little janky. Do I think that they're biased? What's that? What year they got that game? What's that goddamn game?
Rocket League versus Forza.
Yeah, but not even that. They gave what's that game? They gave Game of the Year.
Overwatch.
That was
the Telltale game.
Yeah, but was that the same video game awards?
The Walking Dead. Yeah, to me they janky as hell. Now, God of War, to me, in my opinion, thus far, it was my game of the generation. Some people may feel different. Some people might feel The Last of Us too. I haven't played it yet, but thus far to me, God of War was like, you know what I mean? But you're right. Microsoft this generation, they took their foot off the gas, bro. And if anybody is capping for that or saying that they didn't, you know what I mean? They ain't keeping that bitch all the way a buck. You know what I mean? All the way a buck. And like I said, maybe Hellblade, maybe Hell some promise because I didn't care for the first one. It needs some goddamn action. More action. You know, man. I don't want to see 1,000 goddamn times. They said they made it on a shoestring budget with $10 million. They said they can make a 2 AAA game with $50 million. If they can add some action to that motherfucker, some more fighting, I don't even give a fuck about the puzzles. Cool. You know what I mean? If that motherfucker the same way, and it's
I think it's gonna be the same.
No,
it's gonna be the same.
not a $60 game. You know what I mean? If it's $30, $40, all right, fine, fuck it. But
see, it's gonna be in Game Pass, so.
Oh yeah, cool. I'm not negating that, but I'm talking about outside of Game Pass. If that motherfucker's $60 and it's what the original one was $30, wasn't it? $30.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it's like that again, then fine. Then we know what it is. They didn't. Then it's not. It's gonna be most the same thing. AJ Felton said, "I guess CGI trailers are only okay for Sony games." I mean, I won't say that. I mean, keep it all the way a buck. But now hold up. I mean, everybody shows CGI. Now Sony just showed another one off. I guess this a horror game. People are not excited about or ecstatic about.
They showed gameplay.
Yeah. Okay.
That was gameplay. They said it was running on a high-end.
Okay, cool. I know. Some people liked it. Some people didn't like it. But before we close the gavel, Predator, dog shit or not?
I thought.
Can I speak? Can I speak on it?
Yeah, Vaughn. Vaughn. Yeah. This is your baby, Vaughn. Yeah, no.
Hey, Sony, stick to single player. All right, this shit was trash.
Jeez,
You
man.
cursed him. Every time you talk about a game doing this and that, it's flop.
You are a crap gamer,
Vaughn curse.
Vaughn effect. I can get rid of the Moss effect.
All he needs is 5 minutes.
Hey, Parker. Hey, hold up. Let me say something to Parker. You a curse to all puppies around the world, you sick fuck.
No.
I mean,
Hey, no. Wait.
I don't condone the acts of violence of any type of animal.
Hey, Parker, what the fuck are you talking about, Parker?
Vaughn did hype us up on that fucking Call of Duty Warzone. He made me want to get that shit.
Oh yeah, what about
that turned out to be
RE3
dope.
though? Vaughn? Is it gonna have a better review score than Last of Us Part 2?
I'm here now. Last of Us 2 would get a 75 on Metacritic. But
Oh my god.
All right, but listen. So I know, Vaughn, you've been all year since I've known you've been crapping for Predator.
Nah, yeah, I was super disappointed. I thought it was gonna be better than.
I don't blame him. Look at the trailer; it looked fucking dope.
No, that's the thing, right? My issue, not my issue. Once they set the studio, how you say? Well, that's the same. And I know that's the same motherfucker that made Friday the 13th.
That was a good game, though. Friday the 13th was a good game, though. No, Friday. I like Friday the 13th.
But that game was trash when it came out.
You like it, don't mean it's good.
But Friday the 13th, that game was trash when it came out, but it still ran better than this.
Yeah.
What do you mean ran better?
Here's the thing. I don't know if you played on.
Bro, I could actually move around and play the game.
Yeah, Friday the 13th only had server issues.
Yeah, I'm a black version of crap gamer.
But no.
Point.
This is what I'm saying. Like when I get an example, I'm trying to aim and shoot somebody, and I'm just aiming at that motherfucker, that bitch shooting right side of him, and he just standing like that shit was just like bad. The jumping was cool. The graphics was shitty also. Like the graphics was like that.
The graphics wasn't my problem. The gameplay was terrible.
Yeah,
my god, the graphics.
You probably tired of hearing this, but it's completely different on PC, dog. With the aim,
it's not that much different
because it's the frame is so much smoother. You can actually aim.
Yeah, we played it on PC. Everybody had fun. Hopefully Sony can patch that shit. If not, it's another dud. Let's move on.
I had fun playing it. I can't say the same about
You see,
Bleeding Edge.
that's what happened when you
That's
have
personal,
a
though.
plethora of games. One can be a dud, and you can toss that shit to
Yeah,
the
but
side
still
and
no
move on
excuse
the
to
next one.
release. Why fund something like this? If you're gonna put some
Because
money behind it,
You know
you
why?
know.
Vaughn? Because
It happens all
everybody
the time,
complaining.
man.
Sony
You know?
don't have no multiplayer games. They don't have no multiplayer games, and guess what? They trying.
Uncharted?
I mean, they ain't finna,
But they will be
ain't-
coming though. More
Listen,
multiplayer
stop.
games.
Gran
They're like-
Turismo?
not like that, man. You know what
Firewall?
I mean, because-
What's on the
fuck this shit.
You know
studio?
what I
Let me
mean.
say, hold on. Now, Vaughn, you just mad because you was capping the fuck out of that game and it didn't come out the way you wanted. Nigga, Sony can make a multiplayer game. I'm not saying great at it. Killzone 2 was a fucking great multiplayer game.
What?
Uncharted has a
How
great,
long ago was that?
Killzone 2
I
was
mean,
good.
How
they-
long
they
ago was
trailblazers
Killzone 2?
in
But I'm
multiplayer
saying you're
games,
saying
though.
stick to a multiplayer. That's the problem. Which I'm saying you're saying, oh, don't make us a don't make us a multiplayer game. You're basically telling them to stay off that mark. Like, why should they not try?
Because
Yeah,
their
listen.
multiplayer game's not gonna be better than third party. I don't
But
care what
So
you say.
what? That's
So what's the point?
Yeah, what's
You
good?
don't make
Vaughn,
a,
I used to say
come
that.
on.
it's
I
the
used to say that
longevity.
same shit, right?
You know, you
Because
want
it
to
does
keep
make
making
sense.
money. Duh.
Well,
But
hold
they
on.
can't-
You
they
don't
can't-
you don't know that though. Like let's take this example. Destiny at one point was in-house at Microsoft. You tell me Destiny was going to kill it either way? Like at the end of the day, you don't know until you try.
Okay,
Exactly.
okay.
Exactly.
I guess I say this.
You gotta try.
How about this? Here's a fair synopsis. Like when it comes to multiplayer games right now, third party has it on lock, right? Third party. Whether it's Duty, whether it's Epic with Fortnite, and everyone's looking for that instant acid crash gas. My man AP said Predator's dog shit. The last two was great. So enough said, yeah. But I'm not gonna lie. Same thing I said with Bleed Edge. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't do no damage. This ain't the GRG here, right? I don't know, but man, that shit was bad. That shit was really bad. I will put. I don't know what's worse better. Bleeding ass.
Can I say one more thing too?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Predator is the exact reason why I don't want Sony putting their games at PS now. I don't want them to keep releasing shit like that and think they can fix it later.
Serious?
That's just my opinion. Look at Bleeding Edge.
With it, though. You know.
That's my opinion.
Man, come on, man.
Parker, have you played it, Parker? Oh, you say
I'm not capping for Predator though.
So what you talking about, this, Parker?
I'm talking about PS now because games like that y'all make no sense though, right?
Hey, Parker, you got no win the whole.
Okay, Parker. What are you trying to say, right?
Sit your ass
He's
down.
trying to say he don't want Sony to make no Game Pass fodder like Microsoft is making.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying.
There's no reason.
That's the incentive where Microsoft put out shitty games, and then they have a whole year to work on that shit and add more content, and then people can say, "Oh yeah, now the game is good." Like
they did with Sea of Thieves.
That's not what.
It's only $1.
Like Thieves, yeah.
Okay, all right, but I don't know. I wasn't really expecting much from the game, to be honest with you, because
I expected more than that, though. Goddamn.
I was actually able to play Friday the 13th. I couldn't play that shit.
One map, and then once you play
that
over
one.
What's the beta?
Well,
though?
it's a beta.
The game come out in 2 weeks. Well, there ain't much gonna change from that beta to that goddamn final
late April, don't it?
I totally agree. Like I said, toss that shit in the trash and move on to the rest of the bangers.
Yeah.
What about
older build then?
They also got another multiplayer game, Hullframe or whatever. That shit I showed you looks worse than even Bleeding Edge.
Who?
Hey.
The other Sony game they got, Hullframe.
The one that nobody knows about.
That's another one they're listening to, though.
I'm gonna put on my PlayStation cap. Y'all could be playing an old build. I could be a 5-month-old build. You don't know that.
Did he say Warframe?
Hullframe.
Well, it's Hellframe. Where you get this from?
Oh shit!
I've seen the footage.
Put up the video.
All right.
Yeah,
looks like some indie game on Steam.
It's probably a multiplayer he trying to throw on Sony's plate.
That Sony invested into, though.
Hey, yo, my man Mendoza said Sony already makes fodder. They just charge full price for it, fuck niggas.
God damn.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Like I said, man, bring back Yoshida, my man with the handsome guy.
Put that shit on your screen. Put that shit on your screen.
Hey, can I say one more? Can I say one more thing?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Hey, no, don't do that. Hey, Z's computer's messed up.
I think
his computer's fucked up. All right, next.
That shit should launch in PS now, if anything.
Yeah, like I said, if it was free to play, I wouldn't have a problem. And this is Sony's next multiplayer game, like this.
Yep. Gamer O'Malley with the 2 question: is Game Pass now synonymous with subpar games?
Yep. Of course.
Yes.
I don't know. Ori wasn't a subpar game though.
Look at the frame rates, though. Look at the frame rates of Ori.
It's fucked up, but I'm just saying it's not a subpar game.
There's no reason that frame rate should be like that. There's no excuse.
It's an okay game.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of that shit inside of Game Pass is old.
This was made with some PlayStation talent.
Gears 5.
PlayStation talent helped with this.
Gears 5.
Who the hell is this company right here?
Sony invested into this shit.
It's an indie game, right?
Who the developer?
They still invested into it.
AZ, you ain't have to play this shit. You didn't have to play this. Oh, god damn.
Oh my god.
Does it look better or worse than Grounded though?
That's what I thought.
It looks
This
about
looks
the
worse than
It got
Grounded.
nice colors though. It got nice colors.
This
though.
looks
Oh
worse than Grounded.
shit. Hey, bro.
Yeah.
No, this
It looks
shit bad.
unfinished.
This
I
Like
like
shit-
the colors though.
What?
Fight with your team.
Nah, this is bad. Nah.
I wouldn't be surprised if this gets canceled. Like,
Hashtag
it
bring
come
back
out.
Yoshida, right?
Yeah,
What
buddy.
what's game
Yo,
gonna
Z,
be better,
come listen,
Battletoads
Z.
or that one?
This is like a indie type. You know, everybody gotta eat though. It can't be.
Parker, what the fuck is you talking about, Parker?
God damn.
Tell him, Parker.
You're not helping the situation, my nigga.
Tell him, Parker.
Fuck you,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
You stale fruit selling ass nigga.
Hey, yo,
This
this
Hey.
hunger and turkey. Go tell him, Parker.
This indie dev is getting a chance though.
I mean,
So-
they need a chance. They got a family
They
too.
blew their
Z.
shit.
Hey, look, they shot they low with this one.
Oh, shit.
Z, let me say this. Let me say this,
Yeah.
right? You see how bad his game is, but you don't see
I
Sony
remember
going out
something.
there capping like Microsoft do, right? You don't see them posting this shit on social media like they like Microsoft do. This is the type of shit I'm talking about. They fund this shit on the side. They ain't out here capping for it. You gotta
This shit
dig
is
to fund
bad.
this shit, my
Yeah, this shit is bad. Yeah, I would take
nigga.
bleeding ass over that.
I mean,
But if this was Microsoft, Z, you would see this shit all over their site, my nigga, all getting excited about it.
Microsoft doesn't even advertise Bleeding Edge.
Support the indies. They need.
Battletoads.
They got feed their
They
fans.
don't.
It's on my
We got
Facebook
commercials
page.
for
Every
Bleeding
time I
Edge.
open my Facebook or my Twitter, I see Bleeding Edge, bro. What you talking about?
I don't see advertising of
That's
Bleeding
Google-
Edge. I've
that's
seen like
Google
one.
Commercials for Bleeding Edge.
Yeah.
They're not doing
I've seen, like,
traditional
one.
commercials.
Microsoft pages and shit.
Microsoft advertises Ori more.
Play Bleeding Edge. Like FC Bounce. Hey, who want to play Bleeding Edge with me? I'm bored. Help me.
I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of sad. Oh, actually, we do have a clip, but Kick Batter with the 5. When was the last Sony banger? Asking for a friend. Well, you're about to get one tomorrow with Persona
Wait.
5.
Persona
Yep,
5?
and then
What
they
was
just
it?
Yeah.
they just
Is that a game?
Persona
Is that a
5
game? Or is that a
is
versus?
You fight dicks in that game. You
I
tripping.
mean,
Oh,
come
come
on, now. All these fucking games be dropping. You
Some
got
people
Neo
like that
2,
shit. Pause.
You got Neo
You
2,
gonna call that shit a banger though? You was tripping.
you got all
On
these-
Metacritic, it is.
You got
A
all these
Metacritic and that shit sell 1 million,
95.
and that shit sell 2 million copies.
Yo, it's
That's
an
a banger.
RPG.
alright.
JRPG.
It's a turn-based RPG, man.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
ain't gonna
Still
sell
not
fucking
banger,
million.
though.
cup of tea, Vaughn, but
Well, somebody give me a
still
link to
not
Persona 5. I never seen it.
Don't waste your time, brother.
man,
No,
that shit
I don't think you'd be into it, but it had like
Hello?
a 95 on Metacritic.
They got a cult following. They got a decent cult following. They
Persona 5
make
and
it.
PlayStation's
If all
Animal
you play
Crossing.
is
Not my
Madden,
cup of tea.
2K,
Oh god damn! Nah.
It ain't that bad. Jason
Yeah,
Lewis with the
that's what it
$2.
is, like,
You guys
hot
seen YouTuber Cortex video on the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X?
No, I don't know who he
that was
is.
the perfect.
Who is
Yeah,
that?
He just talks about I/O speeds a lot
Yeah.
Oh.
and the SSD.
Basically,
Oh,
that's
come
what
on.
developers are hyping up, and that's what that's why
Sony
all the
does.
developers are choosing the PS5.
Not all,
over
just
the
Like I
Xbox
say,
Series X.
Sony will own the summer of bangers.
Okay.
Won't be close.
Wait,
I
wait.
agree
Speaking
with
of
that.
speaking of summer though, and Sony releases, do you think the Samurai game's coming out?
Yeah.
What, Ghost
Ghost of Tsushima,
Tsushima?
do you think it's
It
coming
gotta
out this
come
summer?
out. It gotta
Yeah,
come
no,
out.
Okay.
it's coming on PS5.
Yeah.
No, I mean this is
I
genuine
got
concern with the
that coming out.
coronavirus
Halo
stuff.
5 releasing on launch.
All
What
right,
does it
yeah.
gotta do anything?
I don't even think Halo Infinite's coming out either.
Okay,
They're working from home.
No, but here's the thing. This is what I want to talk about too, right? Well, like I said, I can do. Well, actually, I'm gonna do the. We can do the delays and we do the source code last. Halo 5 Infinite, right? I'm sorry.
I messed that up.
Halo Infinite. What I don't know what other big games, but I wouldn't. Well, they even Sony said they may be hit with some delays because you have a that's not a game that you can work from home from. That's like a game like Halo 5 or maybe like The Last of Us. Those are big intellectual properties, and motherfuckers are not able to get together in workspaces and work together. So what if those games are delayed?
They just delayed.
Next.
We got. I mean, this is why you got to have a lot of
Stadia.
games
I'm sorry.
that like for example, Sony's released about 6 to 7 really good, highly rated games this year so far, right? So they have something to tie people over.
Yeah, I ain't seen it.
You got MLB, you got Persona, you got
Say
Neo
nice.
2, keep going.
Wait,
Then you got-
MLB, Neo 2, Persona 5. All right.
Yeah,
Third.
covered it.
Then we're gonna have Final
For
Fantasy
real?
7. Then we're gonna have
But that's not out yet.
Then we're gonna have Ghost of Tsushima. But I'm just saying, these games. And I mean, this is only March. We're 3 months into the fucking year, and I already named you like 4 games. So think about that. Like that's why you gotta have consistent flow of good quality games. So even in a time like this, when the summer comes and things get slow, you can always go with your backlog. You can always go with games that you didn't finish. So, but there's a lot of people that's gonna be spending hundreds of hours on Bleeding Edge, Crackdown 3, and Ori. So,
all right, Lockham 1025 with the $5. Question: are these Sony first party or even second party games? Nope. Bleeding Ass is a Microsoft first party game though.
Yeah.
All right, then you can't hype Persona. That has nothing to do with Sony.
I'm gonna say one thing. Like gamers right now is in a holding pattern, waiting for the next gen.
And Blue Ranger with the 2.
So go ahead.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, right? I didn't think this goddamn Wuhan was that goddamn serious. We might not even get these goddamn consoles this goddamn year.
I think you're getting.
Well, they're saying as of now, there's no delays.
Yeah, I think you're getting the console because China's even opening back up.
China's getting better though.
But they said people
they got a little
sick
better.
again. They said people is getting sick again, so they might have to shut back down.
I don't know. They're opening up movie theaters again there.
Yeah, that's what happened after they opened the movie theaters.
They closed them down again.
Sick
They
again.
closed the movie.
Hey,
again.
I'm gonna be afraid to open up my fucking PS5.
Yeah, exactly. I want shit from there, man.
Like I said,
Wait, hold on. What are you saying, J-Dubs? We're talking over you.
I said I'm actually going to be afraid to open up that fucking touch that damn.
Yeah,
PS5
right.
Yeah, I'm gonna split that. I'm gonna split that bitch down with bleach.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna play that motherfucker with gloves.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. If the box comes from my job, Jada, I'll wipe yours down with a disinfectant. The rest of them, fuck them. I don't care what.
Hey Z, can you click that link I sent you? Someone just put this in the Discord.
You can wipe them down.
Damn. You sent me in the Discord? Yeah, I don't know.
No. I put it in the XBR, but like someone put this in the Discord.
I think if Xbox get delayed, it's going to hurt Microsoft more. It's going to hurt Sony. Because they don't got shit to see already.
I know exactly what's going to happen.
They ain't got shit. They ain't got shit coming
exactly.
It's going to add more life to the current gen consoles. That's what it's going to do.
Like, not for Xbox. They don't got shit. They don't got shit until November already.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. What the fuck you gonna be booting up besides
multi-class?
Man, I'm gonna share my screen.
Multi-class is,
my God, this is a genuine article too.
Yeah, it says here, Predator: The Hunting Ground is the worst Sony game of this generation. God damn.
That's facts.
Yeah,
Naughty Dog didn't make that game, right?
Who?
Oh, okay, no, that's right. Okay.
Naughty Dog. No, but
they didn't make that.
I don't even know what he's talking
You
about.
know, Naughty Dog's not the only Sony dev.
Hey, wait. Didn't Kotaku say I spent the afternoon playing the new Bleeding Edge and I've already forgotten about it?
Man,
that's what I thought.
That's a pro Sony site.
No, that's
that was pro Sony.
Hey yo.
Oh, you talking about?
Hey yo, only
motherfuckers acknowledge that Bleeding Edge dog shit.
No, we're talking about media bias.
Nah, motherfuckers out there hyping Bleeding Edge. That shit is trash.
Yeah. Shout out to K Mega, but none of your business with the $2. Z, since when is fighting a eggplant a good quality game?
Somebody in
Persona 5.
I guess Persona.
Yeah.
That shit weirdo shit. Now hold up.
That shit look crazy.
Why does that make it a bad game?
Hold up, don't students get
You gotta
sexually abused by
try
the students get sexually abused by teachers too in that game, don't they?
That's a great series.
Yeah.
Man. Stop
But I think
Japanese culture.
yeah, but that happens. But he's the villain. Like that's why you beat him up.
That shit weird, man.
Y'all
Y'all
ain't
not
playing
having no
that
shit
shit.
like that.
Who cares?
Japanese culture that beats somebody up.
Cover your eyes during that part.
I'm not playing this shit. No thank you, brother.
And Reckless with the $2 just came in, and J-Dub is a grocery store.
What's up, brother?
There's a weird shit in that Yakuza game, man.
Hey, do y'all think 2020 is better than Sony's 2018? I think so.
Yeah.
If things come out on time, maybe.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
No, but it was like God of War came out 18 though, right? It was like, they had so much big hype.
But they got more games this year, though. They got more.
Maybe The Last of Us Part 2.
Last of Us 2.
Well, hold on, let's compare them. What do they got this year? I know they got Ghost of Tsushima, God of War, yeah.
I mean, Last of Us,
Final Fantasy 7.
And Last of Us, yeah, my bad.
No, I feel Last of Us, as far as hype, because like
they got later
compared
this
with
year,
the God of War did. That's my opinion.
Don't forget Predator Hunting Grounds.
Oh wait! Speaking of Final Fantasy, though, I think they're moving up the date on the release for that.
Yeah, they sent a copy.
I wasn't really a big fan of Final Fantasy, to be honest.
because of the Wuhan, they shipped them to the distributors early.
Yeah.
So they could have them. And then so some people, especially mom and pops, will start leaking the games out early.
Oh,
That's what happened.
oh yeah, I want to say something. So like when certain games might get delayed, maybe I was hearing like some of the physical copies could possibly be delayed, but the digital might be okay, maybe.
Are you guys even buying physical copies right now? I'm just gonna buy digital.
I got that collected anyway.
They're not going to release it without the two. Like you need,
you gotta have both.
Yeah, they can't do that.
Yeah,
they need the mom and pop stores.
Because if not, you know what's going to happen? People are going to cancel their physical, and they can't afford to. Have a whole fucking warehouse full of fucking games because people cancel.
But a lot of stuff just changed because it's the C virus, you know. So
the what virus?
The what virus?
I said the C virus. I don't want
you
get flack for saying the bear or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's what
Hey,
they C virus.
No, shut the fuck up.
Because somebody got to talk.
What the fuck are you talking about, Parker?
No, your channel get demonetized.
Yes, I say.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
For real?
Okay,
You
good.
just called it the T virus. Fuck it.
Yeah, okay, all right.
T virus.
Yeah, man.
Hey,
Nigga said it's the T virus.
Evil right now.
Yeah.
First I said the C on whatchamacallit.
Stop saying that. Wuhan.
No, okay. But anyway,
That's probably better.
but like I said, the last story, the Xbox source code was stolen. Said it was stolen. What ramifications will this have? Will it have? Can it have? What does this mean?
They claim it's not gonna delay anything, but I mean that's corporate speak.
They're about to go over there and beat that person's ass, whoever stole it.
Oh, he got more information they make public. Like,
They claim it's a she, but that
she or he, whatever.
Oh, she.
Ain't no she. That was Mark Cerny. They said send a picture of his.
Come on, man.
With the wig on.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy though, right? It was an inside job, possibly. Who knows?
Man, them hackers always do. But what does that mean? What is the source code, the graphics code? Like, what does
they can release it to other hackers and other people, and they can mod that shit. They can mod the system.
Yeah.
But what exactly?
Something sort of similar to that.
Intellectual IP, all that shit. I mean, that's pretty bad.
Well, other companies make something similar to that and make profit off of that, though. So like that, like bootleg or whatever. So.
Yeah, Victor with the $2. What if Xbox gets the Cuphead expansion this year?
What expansion?
What the fuck is going to do compared to Sony third bangers though? That shit ain't going to do nothing against Last of Us.
Yeah.
Like I said, Last of Us, like I said, is going to destroy RE3 bond. Sorry.
Man,
I'm crying now.
Destroy your job, punk.
Oh man.
Hey man, I got
it's a $9 show right here.
I got to go
kids. For the children.
Yeah.
Parker is a child.
Right. All right, please, sure. I'm kidding then.
What's up? I guess funny. Stadia in a dumpster.
You feel like Resident Evil 3 trash though. 80 is not good as Resident Evil. It don't got good scores as Resident Evil 2, but still, 80 is still a good score.
I mean, it's
what game?
Score than RE though.
Resident Evil 3.
But why did it score lower than Resident Evil 2?
Yeah, what's going on?
Because people say
I don't want to talk about it.
People say
this is a depressing game.
Okay, what do you guys think about this Konami shit still popping up?
That's
fucking weird.
Oh yeah, we forgot all of that.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on.
Big Bang.
So then it turned into this rumor that Microsoft is doing, and then I'm watching fucking King Thrash's latest video, and he's like, "I got these sources. Do what you do. They saying it's all done. I got Sony, or Sony's got Konami. It's all done." I'm like, okay, what the fuck? Yeah, what the fuck?
The telltale thing will be when Konami comes out and deads it like they deaded the Sony one.
With the Konami thing?
Yeah, then the Sony come out like a week later and say that they didn't do anything?
No, it was Konami that came
out.
No,
Konami came out.
Yeah, Konami came out.
Not true.
Yeah, why does this stuff keep popping back up?
But you acting like they're going to actually come out and say, yeah, we doing it.
Well,
yeah, that's true. That's true.
They wouldn't have made it.
They would stay silent.
They said something about Silent Hill. There's some truth to Silent Hill releasing, but not in the way it's been rumored. That's the way they put it.
Yeah,
But that could be anything.
Sony's
So you don't
not
know,
gonna have
really.
nothing to do with
Yeah,
it.
but basically, we went from that rumor to now suddenly Microsoft acquiring all Konami's back catalog. So both of them are
That's
bullshit,
fair.
in my opinion.
Yeah,
So I don't
both.
know if
I agree.
Microsoft, that'd be a move Microsoft want to do anyway. Though.
Microsoft don't like those.
What
type
the hell
of
they
shit.
moving?
So
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
In fact, it was a few years ago they're rumored to acquire, what was it, Silent Hills, like that PT demo. That's why they took off PlayStations. That's what they were claiming back
Yeah.
then. But that shit was bullshit too.
They don't even like rated. They don't even like M-rated games like that, do they? Microsoft.
What?
I
Oh,
mean,
man.
besides Gears of War, that's about it, right?
If they are, I don't understand why Hellblade's getting made. If that's the case,
That's
Hellblade-
more like
Hellblade,
like, I guess mental,
Halo is rated-
psychotic, whatever.
Hellblade is
No,
trash, right?
Halo isn't rated M.
It's trash to you because you don't understand it.
Understand it? That
You
shit
don't have the mental
trash.
fortitude.
You don't
No,
understand
I'll
it,
say this: Hellblade was
They're
different
doing over your
though.
head.
I bought the game to help support the fun.
It was
doing,
overrated.
so-
I think it was
But
overrated.
I don't know about part 2 though.
Yeah, Victor Ellison with the $2. Man, MM2K, enjoy your Twitter convo on Doom.
Oh man.
Oh, yeah.
what you talking about?
Doing one of the hot games out right now.
I forgot. He went to the Stadia initiative. He's gone.
Oh,
Best on
The hell is the State Initiative?
what do you
Fake
got?
They're
ass
coming
Jenkins
together
Avengers
to
running.
fight the battles you never could.
Wait, I thought that's some official shit. It's not.
No.
No, it's not. They made that bullshit Avengers promo.
Ah, shit.
What's going on?
What are we doing here?
I'm thinking that's
What
something
are we
Goop came out
doing
with.
here?
Let's talk about it. What's good?
You
you
ready
alright,
Friday post for ass whooping?
We already threw you under the bus, so.
Throw me under the bus.
Oh.
I see
Well,
you out
well,
here capping for Persona
well,
5. I see
well-
you low key niggas still out here.
Well, I meant we threw Phil under the bus, so that's basically you.
Oh shit.
No.
Damn.
Oh, yo.
Oh,
I ain't
shit.
lie.
And we know
I'm
that
just
you
fucking-
Captain Saberhope for Persona 5 because last
What?
night you said you was cock testing.
Oh,
You missed the post. They started talking about the penis demon, and Buck got excited.
Oh man.
He said, "How
He said,
I know. You don't tell Parker. Well, cover your eyes if you.
no, I was saying that.
That
I was
was
saying that to Vaughn.
Yo,
I want no
No,
part
yeah,
of the
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
Bob. I'm sorry.
Hey,
I
Vaughn,
repeat that.
don't talk about my penis. Dick.
I don't even play those games, but hey, there was a way worse thing in Yakuza last night, bro. There's a character running around called Hard On Man.
That's different. About my religion. Leave my penis alone. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, man. This shit. Wow.
Yeah, Hard On Man.
Yeah, hold on 1 second, man. But that was actually but yeah, you done showed the Blake a post. I done put you in this shit. We bet money on you, post. You versus Parker. I got my money on you. We got a bet going on.
This Friday post. It's right.
And duty. Hey Parker, you got post. You got him post. Parker dogs that you got him post. But Turk betting on Parker. I got 2 posts.
I got my money on post."
Yeah.
Don't.
We got my money. Hold on, I'm trying to say. We got my money on post. Huh?
No, you don't.
You don't do no but camp at Popeyes, bitch, nigga.
Oh,
Nah.
Shit.
Nah, man, that motherfucker's crazy. Goddamn, man.
You allergic to the library, fuck.
Oh, man, my God, my God.
Yeah, you allergic to the health and
You
fitness
ain't
library
seen the
section.
school system since you was 10, fuck nigga.
Really,
Damn.
Get your ass out of here.
You was on the short, but you was a
Oh,
short
shit.
dog
Hey,
up
hey,
until
Z.
the age
I
of-
just school is right around the corner.
All right, this is completely random, but that movie looking for Morbius got pushed back to 2021.
Oh, shit.
What movie Morbius? What was that?
Morbius, that vampire movie you were excited for?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's next year now.
Hey, get used to that. It's gonna be a lot of movies.
Man, they just better
Straight to
drop all that shit digital,
Yeah.
bro.
But not. I mean, maybe they couldn't have problems filming, but they make they make their money. I guess on
In my opinion, they need to
Overseas.
just put those shit on digital, like $20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just
but
gotta
it's
do that
done.
at this point.
You
I don't
pay
think
that
it's
point at the
done
movie
filming.
fairs
Is the
anyway.
filming done?
I mean, Amazon got
I
a
don't
thing now
know.
where you can.
Oh, you're right. That's what it is.
Amazon
Yeah,
got
they
a
could still be
thing
filming
now
it.
where you can purchase movies that's already at the show now. They call it Amazon Prime Cinema.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I saw that.
You can actually watch Bloodsport, no Bloodshot, rather.
Yeah, a lot of movies are straight to stream now because of the
They gotta.
corona.
Hey, video on demand gonna be killing it.
yeah, but
Do you know what's gonna be killing it?
I ain't waiting for that
Motherfucking
Wonder
Cody.
Woman movie though.
Yeah, Cody gonna be killing it, but yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it's supposed to
Hey,
do.
Z, did y'all get to
Cheap
that
bastard.
concept art thing we all were talking about before?
Oh yeah, you late, brother.
Yeah, we went past
We done
I missed
covered.
I missed all the false narratives. Got you.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
passed that.
they tried it.
Yeah.
Then probably spread his false narrative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He says that's from the initiative. That's the direction they're going.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? I mean,
And his boy Crap Game out there capping for all of it, man.
Oh, you said Crap took the flag and ran with it.
Man,
Yeah.
y'all respect that guy.
Yeah, it took less than 5 minutes to find out that's from a film. Just shake him up.
The guy
Hey.
the video is on the dude Instagram account. They had nothing to do with games.
Hey, Right the Emperor with the $2. You see the exclusive fish game going to the Xbox Series X? Looks fire.
What you talking about?
Actually, let's put that on the screen real quick. What's it called?
That dynamic.
What's it called though?
I have no idea.
I forgot. He mentioned it.
Something.
Fishing game,
But
Xbox
we
Series
knew
X.
that was an indie developer. We knew that was a small developer. Coming out of that. It's a dolphin game or some shit. When it's 120 frames per second.
What, like Echo the Dolphin?
You play as a dolphin?
No, Seaman.
Oh, come on.
Did they put on the Xbox channel? Where they put this bitch?
It's called dynamic voltage. Dynamic voltage now.
Dynamic.
Look up dynamic voltage.
Orphan of the machine.
Oh, God.
You that bitch like flipper.
Alright, send me the link. Oh, wait. Orphan the Machine? Is this it?
Orphan or Oregon, one of those two.
Orphan of the machine. That's why I
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no.
Yeah, it's a small developer. That's why I said keep your expectations low.
Oh, no.
It's a small developer.
Hold on. We're putting this on the screen. There you go. I sent it to you.
What's that from?
Share it. Post that on the screen so we all can see, so we can share in
Is
this
it realistic?
presentation. You know?
He's not a Microsoft developer. He's a third.
Who the fuck
Oh
is
my
this?
god. This is 4K 120 frames. No wonder.
I've never seen that for in games. Have we seen that?
There's a reason
what
it
next
is
generation looks
20
like.
frames. There is a reason. Oh my god.
Why is Jay
Oh my
on the
god.
show?
I might play Holoframe over this one right
All
here.
he does is spin and tap while Sony exclusives go to PC. Talking up that overclocked microwave called the PS5. Sony spin Dr. JAYDU.
Next generation power right there.
He should work for Sony at this point.
I got a donation. I got a $5 donation to. I got to pay to. Hold up.
He might gotta turn me up.
Oh, it is like Echo the Dolphin.
I can do it.
Wait, it looks worse than Echo the Dolphin. How is that possible?
Yeah, this is bad.
The fuck?
Xbox Series X gameplay.
Sega CD, Echo the Dolphin looks better.
Oh no, don't be putting
This is gonna be that. This is gonna be that heat, son.
Next generation. 12 T-flops exposure right here.
He's with the initiative.
Kieran Patterson with the $2.99. Dynamic Voltage is just the one guy who develops games, but
Yeah, hold on. We got a donation here. My man Cali 209 Campaign donated $5. Why is J-Dub on this show? He has no credibility. All he does is spin and cap while Sony's exclusives go to PC. Talking of that 9.2 overclock microwave called the PS5, Sony spin Dr. J-Dub. He should work for Sony at this point. Fuck nigga.
Facts.
Y'all hating on Sony, son. Y'all know Sony killing
I told you he with the initiative right now.
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, man, I will feel more comfortable if Yoshida was driving the goddamn ship.
yo, they blocked me though. The Stadia gang, they blocked me on Twitter. I'm like, what?
Yeah, you need to be blocked. You need to be taught a lesson, man.
I guess they put you on
Yoshida's got to oversee the new fire, like Knack 2 or 3.
No.
All these indie games. He's
Yeah, but like with that being said, what are we doing here? We going over after party?
Yes, sir.
Hey, Post, you booked up? What's going on?
Party, man.
I got money on you, Post. You can't let me down, brother. Huh?
Nigga, you ain't.
Yeah, short.
Because you were camping at Popeyes, like you said.
Oh.
Listen, Moss came on and apologized for almost causing that man his life, man. He came out and said sorry.
Okay, you go sit your nasty ass down, bro. Nasty as hell, bro.
What did I say? I didn't say anything.
You low key niggas always cock casting.
Damn.
You made that up.
No, you said that shit, man.
No, I didn't say that. No, that's all on
I ain't
video.
gonna lie, Buck, man. Listen, bro.
Codcasting.
Doing a lot of things, but that was one of those, bro. I was like, damn.
You guys.
Did he just
You're nasty because that's what you heard.
Nah, but the whole chat was in that shit like.
He must have been thinking about Vaughn.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you guys got that shit on your. You got
Hey,
post.
listen, but
Why do you
the
always
whole
got twerking and cock on your mind all the time?
Fuck.
What's going on in here, bro?
I don't even know. Hey man, we about to take this shit over to Twitch.
AZ, what's over that Neo too?
Whatever. Come on, we about to go over to Twitch.
Hey, yeah, that shit got multiplayer. I was gonna say you could play with no.
Hey, yo, boot that shit up. I want to see this.
Yeah, just come on over.
Can they get past the tutorial level? Let's see.
He out here defending gangs where they molest, where the teacher molest they students.
Wait. Can you even co-op the tutorial level, or do you have to beat that first?
Y'all watch me carry Neo too.
I did the tutorial level already.
All right.
You should access to it.
If you don't like the teacher molesting the students, cover your eyes. It's okay.
No, well, first of all, they said an eggplant. I didn't know it was literally a penis.
Yeah, that's literally.
I never even played the game.
Oh, you just kept.
I just know people like it a lot. No, I played one of the early ones. The one on PS1 or 2.
And they say Butler got naked men statues around his house.
I got the PSP one though.
Nigga said Buck got those like Greek statues and shit.
See, listen, there you go. There you guys go again.
We're gonna bring the foolery and fuckery over to Twitch now.
We're going over to Twitch, man. Oh man, Junkers is crazy, man. Wait, hold on.
You guys love talking about that shit.
Oh my god, Junkers is
Oh shit, y'all shoot.
Let me see right here.